You know, when you go to a theatre, there is always a VIP seating, right? Generally in any theatre or some concert or something, there's VIP seating, right? So those of you in saris can sit closer VIP seat. So that you can have Krishna. My only concern is you can have Krishna. If you are far away, my mind will always be there. Are you handling him properly? Are you handling him properly? At least you can sit here. I thought you came in saris only to have Krishna. Then why sitting there? Because my mind will be thinking, right? Are they treating him properly? Are they careless about Krishna? They just keep their gossiping. Then why having Krishna in the lap? If you have Krishna in your lap, we expect that you just keep on looking at Krishna. Now the question is, I think you know the answer. Some of you speak, or rather most of you speak Hindi. She is Salwar Kameez, no VIP seat for her. No VIP seat.
Salwar Kameez is not allowed here.
Yeah, right. You are very modern for Krishna. Krishna cannot handle you rather. Okay? Good. I think you know the answer. Most of you speak Hindi, right, Amma? So, what's her name? Sanjita.
Yes.
Yashomati Maya se
Bole Nandalala, Radha ki gori
sing, I said to say, I also know. Yashomati Maya se Bole Nandalala, Radha ki gori, Mai kyun kala. Do you think I don't know that? The reason I ask you is sing.
Yashomati Maya se Bole Nandalala, Radha ki gori, Mai kyun kala. राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला बोली मुस्काती मैया सुन मेरे प्यारे बोली मुस्काती मैया सुन मेरे प्यारे गाली गोरी आई गाली नैन कजरारे काले नैन वाले ने जादू डाला इसीलिए काला यशोमती मैया से बोले नंदलाला राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला बोली मुस्काती मैया ललन को बताया बोली मुस्काती मैया ललन को बताया काली अंधियारी आधी रात में तू आया लाडला कन्हैया मेरा हो लाडला कन्हैया मेरा काली कमली वाला इसीलिए काला यशोमती मैया से बोले नंदलाला राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला राधा क्यों गोरी मैं क्यों काला
So many sessions I take Krishna everywhere. But these people have become ultra modern. Nobody will even put the high text. Therefore, how can Krishna become dark? So I'll give Krishna. See if you can make him dark. You understand? Make him dark means not, taking out something and smearing all over his body. That is not. If we have pure love for Krishna, the eye text should transmit Krishna. If we are not doing that, somewhere something is wrong. Very easy to say. While coming, there was a question there. People do Sharanagati. Even after doing Sharanagati, why people have difficulties? People do Sharanagati, but still they still have difficulties. Why? Something somewhere is wrong. Number one, we asked Krishna to forgive only the sanchita karma that we had to go through for the next million births. But we never asked Krishna to forgive the prarabdha karma that we had to go through in this life. We never asked, he will never give. He is a pakka businessman. You pay $5, you get only 5 bananas, he says. You can't tell, what do you call, unethical business practices. You cannot give $5 and then say, I want to buy the whole supermarket. They won't give you. Krishna is exactly like that. Can't believe it? Can't believe it? You try your luck. Everyone for that matter. Everyone for that matter. Draupadi asked the same question. When she was going through unimaginable humiliation in an open public assembly, that too, a Maharaja who did Rajasuya Yagam and did the Avabhrata Snanam. You know what is Avabhrata Snanam? Did you ever do Homam in your house? What did they do? Did they put a big Karasham, did the Pratishtha there?
Yes.
Then afterwards, what did they do with the water? They just take sprinkle, right? Literally speaking, that whole water, they should be poured on you, and if you are married, the couple, they should be literally pouring that and you should have taken bath over there. Avabhrata Snanam is when, have you gone to Naimisharanyam? Anybody who went to Naimisharanyam, Amma? We only say, of course. We only say Suji bole, right, Amma?
Suji bole.
What exactly is the Suji bole? Is a Sutaji bole thing. That Sutaji bole thing has become Suji bole. Every Purana that Mahatma Vedavyasa has composed is explained in detail in Naimisharanyam by that Suta Maharshi to all the Shaunakadi Maharshis over there. That is why they say, in Naimisharanyam there are no temples. Every tree is a worshipful deity over there. Every tree. Is that the only reason Naimisharanyam is so famous?
Rama went there.
Exactly. As common sense. See how she picked up. I said, did you ever do Homam? And what did they do with the water? When Bhagavan Ramachandra wanted to do the Ashwamedha Yagam, his entire Ayodhya was not enough to accommodate the number of guests that are there coming for the Ashwamedha Yagam. So, close to Ayodhya is Naimisharanyam. Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra went to Naimisharanyam and did the Ashwamedha Yagam there. And in Naimisharanyam there is a beautiful Gomati river. And Bhagavan Ramachandra did Avabhrata Snanam, means the holy bath, the ritualistic bath that used to be done after the Yajnam was done in the Gomati river. That is why they go and take bath. Taking a bath in Gomati, just sitting under any tree and thinking of Krishna is the greatest thing people do in Naimisharanyam. This Draupadi, her husband Yudhishthira, did Rajasuya Yagam. After Rajasuya Yagam, if somebody has done that Snanam, that completes. And Draupadi, who was fortunate to do the Avabhrata Snanam along with Yudhishthira after the Rajasuyam, is considered to be, the husband is considered as the Maharaja. Everybody has to respect him. Everybody has to show their subservience to that person who is doing the Rajasuya Yagam. Subservience. I am your servant. And as far as the woman is concerned, she is considered as the chaste woman. Most fortunate chaste woman is the one who can, I know, you people will go and then trouble your husband. Do Rajasuya Yagam. So the wife of that person who was fortunate to do the Avabhrata Snanam along with the husband after doing the Rajaswaya Yagam, is considered to be the most chastest person. That Draupadi was there dragged to the public assembly, and that to the daughter-in-law of the family. Unheard of, a princess being dragged to the public assembly. What did she pray? She prayed only for Mana Rakshanam. She did Sharanagati. Shanka Chakra Gadapani Dwaraka Nadayachyuta Govinda Pundari Kaksha Rakshamam Sharanagatam. She did not get moksham. She did not get moksham. Draupadi did not get moksham. She did Sharanagati only for Mana Samrakshanam, that's all. Not to be humiliated in the public by being disrobed. Draupadi did not get moksha. When Draupadi could not get moksha in spite of being so close to Krishna, I told you once, how close is Draupadi to Krishna?
Best friend.
Yes, sir?
Best friend. Krishna.
Best friend, something more than that.
Sister.
Remember? Exactly, Sakha Sakhi Bhavam. Except for physical body contact, they are like the modern day live-in boyfriend-girlfriend relationship. But no body contact. Yet they almost share anything and everything, even if it is a dirty joke, or even if it is something funny, or even if it is something to eat. Even to the extent that they can sit on the same bed and even tell a joke. You know how? In front of their husbands. Can't believe it? One day Bhagavan Krishna was there in his private chambers with the Satyabhama. Arjuna and Draupadi walked in. Just they are so close. When they knocked on the door, Krishna's reply, no formalities, you can walk in. They could walk in, they could sit on the same bed, two couples, Satyabhama and Krishna, Draupadi and Arjuna. Stretch their legs, when you sit on the bed, they stretch their feet like this, legs like this, and Krishna's feet could be touching Draupadi's, or Draupadi's feet could be touching Krishna. To that extent they are close. In spite of being so close to Krishna, Draupadi did not get moksham. No offenses. How do you expect to get moksham? Because even the Sharanagati done is for a specific purpose of Mana Samrakshanam, but not for moksham. Of course, afterwards, casually Draupadi asked, I know, only namesake, you are a friend. You don't even bother about me, you don't even think of me. You know your lady's talk, right? You're only namesake friend, but you never care about me, right? Yes. That's a standard dialogue, right, Amma? Correct. Krishna said, whose fault is that? Krishna is equally firm. He won't take, in your language, any crap from anybody. Correct? He won't take any crap. Very honest Krishna. The beauty with Krishna, honesty. Unfortunately, we want sugar-coated pills. And that is not there with Krishna. Blunt reply. As usual, friends, he joked, come on. How do you expect me to come to you right away? You are there in Hastinapura, Delhi. I am there all the way in Dwaraka in Gujarat. At least there are some 600 miles or so between that. Because you said Dwaraka Vasa, Shanka Chakra Gadapani, Dwaraka Nalayachyuta. Then you said Govinda Pundari Kaksha Rakshamam Sharanagatam. You did not say, hey Vishnu, Dwaraka Nalayachyuta. Your ignorance, as though I am there confined only to Dwaraka, right? As though I am there confined to Dwaraka and not over here in Hastinapura. Is this the way that you call me? Can't you say that I am everywhere? Don't you know that I am Sriman Narayana? Don't you know? Vishnu, Sarvavyapi Vishnu. Sarvavyapi Vishnu. Hi. Nice seeing you. Question to you. Where is it proved that Krishna is Narayana or he is Sarvavyapi? He is there at each and every place. Where is it proved? Come on. If you say, for that do you think I have to ask you? God has given you a nice brain, Amma. Think about it. Think about it. Where did Krishna prove that he is Sarvavyapi? He is there everywhere. Don't want to write. I know, you don't want to strain your mind. You know, in
Bhagavad Gita 11.
He was there with.
Keep going.
He was there with his wives, all wives in the mahal.
Prahlada too.
Only 16,000.
When he showed Ma Yashoda his mouth when he's
Nursing was one.
That he did even to. Exactly.
Prahlada.
Exactly. When Hiranyakashipu challenged Prahlada, where is your Narayana? Literally speaking, Bhagavan Sriman Narayana was searching everywhere. I am Vishnu. Vishnu means a Sarvavyapi, who is there in each and everything. Pipilikadi Brahma Paryantam. From a blade of grass all the way up to the Chaturmukha Brahma, I should be there. And he himself got a doubt. Is there any place I am not there? And literally he was searching. Not that he is everywhere. He is searching himself. Is there any place in the whole universe that I am not there? Am I there in the bedsheet? Oh. Am I there in this curtain? Oh. Am I there in this roof? Oh. Am I there in the tile? Am I there in the light? He was searching everywhere. Those people were there like us, sitting there in the big hall and arguing. A big hall should have pillars also. And this fellow Hiranyakashipu got so annoyed. You say your Narayana is everywhere. Can you show me in the pillar? That's all. He took his gada and smashed it, and out came Narayana. Everywhere. Bhagavan's potency has to be understood in such a way. Narayana means he is a Sarvavyapi. What happened to your wisdom? You are there as what? Ayonija. Not born from the womb of a mother. Draupadi, you appeared from the fire itself. And you are given so much of knowledge. In spite of that, you used your intelligence only for stupid materialistic things. Thinking that you are a great criminal lawyer and posing a question when Dushyasana was dragging you. Stop it! First answer my question. Am I legally one or am I illegally one? Draupadi is a dharma vijita or adharma vijita. That's all you use your intelligence for, but not to realize that Narayana is everywhere. And nobody could answer that question, including the great Bhishma Pitamaha. Only yesterday we celebrated Bhishma Ekadashi. At least some 20 devotees chanted non-stop for 24 hours Vishnu Sahasranam yesterday. Yesterday morning 7 a.m. to this morning 7 a.m. including midnight. There are people all over. 4 people, 5 people, 10 people, at times even 20 people. This morning when we were closing I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was 3 a.m. From 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. I could sit with them. 20 people were there. Vishnu Sahasranamam. That great Bhishma Deva could not even answer that question, Draupadi's question. He is a Draupadi Dharma Vijita or Adharma Vijita. Why? I told you before. You know why in services, refresher courses, or medical license also, every 10 years you have to renew. Yeah, you know now, right? Exactly. Because we forget. We forget. That's why refresher courses in services, right? Again, additional credits, right? For renewing your license, right? Why? Okay. If Yudhishthira waged himself as a bet and he was defeated, and then waged Draupadi as a bet and lost her, she is not legally won, because a defeated person's bet is not acceptable. You already got defeated. So a person who is defeated or who lost himself has no right to wage another person as a bet. Or if Yudhishthira waged Draupadi as a bet first and lost her, and then he lost himself, even then it is not a valid, she is not legally won. Why? Your share in the company is only 20%. With only 20% of your share, how could you sell the whole company? Who gave you the authority? Your share in the company is only 20%. Got it? Exactly. My goodness, Draupadi's question. Even the famous lawyers are just thinking, Trump could not answer maybe. You know what is all going on in the country nowadays, right? Who is the famous lawyer here? Julian, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Even I don't think even he could have answered that question if he is there. The same thing. Same thing. Draupadi, you used your intelligence only for that. Am I legally one or not? Indicating is Draupadi dharma vijita or adharma vijita. But you never even used your intelligence to say Sriman Narayana is sarvavyapi. Why do you have to call me Dwaraka Vasa? That is one side of the story. The other side, Krishna blasted Draupadi. Blasted means blasted. In Aranyavasam, one day Draupadi asked the same question in Mahabharata and Krishna literally blasted her. What did you say? Why did I delay to come and rescue you? You are stupid, number one. They are friends to that extent. You know what is friends mean, right? You ask them, they will tell you. You ask them, they will tell you. In their age group, there are no rules or regulations or courtesy, correct?
No boundaries.
Yeah. There are no boundaries for them. Friends means friends, right, Amma? Yes. Krishna said, you are stupid, number one. Come on, Krishna. She has to, be in defensive. Come on, Krishna, how can you say that? How can you be so rude to me? Did you ever think this is unheard of, a princess being dragged? Krishna, take care of it, Krishna. Why you didn't tell me? First thing, you depended on your stupid intelligence. Second thing, you did not think of me, you went to Dhritarashtra for protection. When Dhritarashtra refused, or he could not, because after all he is a puppet in the hands of his son, Duryodhana. Then you went to Bhishma Pitamaha, grandpa, protect me. When he could not, because he was in a dilemma. Then you went to Dronacharya. Acharya, protect me. I am the wife of your favorite student Arjuna. When he could not protect you, you went to your muscle man, six-pack, Bhima to protect you. When he could not protect you, then you started running. You thought you will protect yourself. You depended on your own strength that you can protect yourself and started running. When that did not happen, when Dushasana caught up with you and dragged you again, you thought you can at least protect yourself by covering yourself. Only when the whole sari was about to fall down, then you raised your hands and said, Shanka Chakra Gadapani Dwaraka Nalayachita, Govinda Pundarikaksha, Rakshamam Sharanagatam. Why that Sharanagatam that you did not do in the very beginning itself? Had you done so, I would have protected you right then and there. Because you did not ask me, why should I intervene? You had to go through all this humiliation. And the minute you said Rakshamam Sharanagatam, that's it. The minute that word is completed, did I delay even 1 second to protect you? He did not delay even 1 second, right? Dushasana started pulling. Bhagavan Krishna supplied 10,000 saris. This stupid fellow, he didn't have any more strength, because how long can he keep on pulling? That's all, he was so tired and he just fell down. Had Dushasana got the strength to pull more saris, Krishna had another 100,000 saris in reserve already. That is Krishna. Unless and until you do that Sharanagati unconditionally, not thinking that I can protect myself, I can depend on my intelligence, I can go to Bhishma, I can go to etc., etc. Do Sharanagati in that way, your protection is 400% guaranteed. Nowhere you will have that kind of a protection as you have in Sharanagati. Nowhere. Another incident related to Draupadi, Vastrabharanam, Sharanagati and Bhishma. I told you. Guess what is it that I am going to say now? Hey Krishna, are you there somewhere? Are you there somewhere? Yeah, the other day he commented. Every time, if I am there, I can easily make out what you are going to say next. Am I right, Krishna? You said that once, right? Now question to you, what am I going to say now? So I give you the clue also. Relating Bhishma, Draupadi, and Krishna. No? Vishnu Sahasranamam, another clue.
Not paying attention.
I didn't pay attention.
Oh, yeah, okay, as usual. You are not alone, don't worry. You are not alone, okay. You have a lot of company. Emma, any one of you? Was it there?
When he was on an arrow belt, that's why at that time Draupadi asked, why didn't you say anything when everything was wrong happening?
She did not ask, she did more than that. Was it there, you remember? Same, Vishnu Sahasranamam. That particular day, Bhishma was there on the bed of arrows, not a day, not two. Nearly 48 days he was there on the bed of arrows. How do you know so accurately 48 days? You also don't want to think. Yes, Swamy? Any idea?
Dakshina
Because
is waiting.
He was waiting for the
Come on, give some numbers, sir. He can wait for 2 days. Why 48 days?
because they wanted to this moon to have a Uttarayan.
Moon, sir, no, sun.
No,
Uttarayanam, Dakshinayanam is for the solar movement, not for moon. For lunar movement, it is Shukla Paksham and
Shukla
Krishna
Paksha.
Paksham.
He was
Yeah.
waiting for a Shukla Paksha to.
That's all?
Yeah.
Does it make it 48 days, sir? You know, in mathematics, cooking up the answer. You know, cooking up the answer, right, sir? You know, cooking up? In arithmetic, when you don't get the answer, you know what they do? Oh, somewhere I forgot to multiply by 3, and they keep on multiplying for no reason, and they get the number. That's called cooking up, right? Vasudha, you remember how to cooking up? No? Tell me, Vasudha, what is the answer for how to get 48 days? Okay, wait for December 15th or so. Margashara Masam Shukla Paksham Ekadashi is called Gita Jayanti. Margashara Masam, see, we need to be very, very accurate with Krishna. Margashara Masam, Shukla Paksham, Ekadashi is the day Gita Jayanti, the day Bhagavad Gita was given to Arjuna. That was during the early hours before the start of the Kurukshetra war. Good. Bhishma was the commander-in-chief only for the first 9 days. 10th day morning he fell down, so bed of arrows he was lying down. And around December 15th you will get Gita Jayanti. Add 10 days to that, December 15th the war started. So 14 plus 10, 24. December 24th he fell down. Still it is Dakshinayanam. Come back to your Bhagavad Gita where Krishna says, if you do yoga, right? Going to a meditation center, doing some aerobics, exercises, pranayamam, surya namaskaras is not to reduce the extra body weight or to reduce your blood pressure. Doing yoga is whether you can control your death. Doing real yoga is, pranayam extra is whether you can control your death. And what Krishna says, you cannot die whenever you want and get moksham. You should die only in the Uttarayanam. And Uttarayanam, and that too Shukla Paksham, and that too during the daytime. Agnir Jyotihi Ahaha Shuklaha Shanmasa Uttarayanam. Good. December 24th is still Dakshinayanam. And Uttarayanam will not start till January 14th. So he waited till January 14th. Unfortunately, immediately Krishna Paksham started. Krishna Paksham, dark fortnight after full moon day until Amavasya. So another 15 days he has to wait for Shukla Paksham to begin. So January 14th to another 15 days, January 29th. January 29th, the Shukla Paksham, the best of the best days, Harivasaram, Ekadashi, another 11 days. Now add December 24th, so 7 days over there, 7 days over there in December. The whole month of January, some 30 days, 30 plus 7, 37. Ekadashi, another 11 days,
48.
approximately 48 days. Bhishma was there on the bed of arrows. Lord Krishna, he knows the greatness of Bhishma, Karana Janma. Told Yudhishthira, now is the day Bhishma may go back to Swargam. Come, let's go and then pay our last respects to him. Yudhishthira came and asked, को धर्म सर्वधर्माणां भवतः परमो मतः किं जपन् मुच्यते जन्तुः जन्म संसार बन्धनात् is the very beginning of Vishnu Sahasranamam. Yudhishthira asked a question, what is the best of the best dharma? Ko dharmah sarvadharmanam bhavatah paramo matah kim japan muchyate jantuhu janma samsara bandhana. By chanting which Jivatmas can get liberation and attain salvation.